it's the beginner crafter. Welcome to another video. This time it's the Crochet and Crafts Tube, and I have a crochet project to show you and a knitting project to show you, and then I'll talk a bit more about some plans for the future, what projects I want to do, what I will be able to do, because in the last 2 weeks I didn't really manage to work a whole lot on projects. I did have a lot of work duties, some extra work that I needed to do, and I didn't have enough time to work on any projects. So just a little bit. And let's start with crochet. And so I started working on the owl. I mean, I didn't start because I started last time, and last time I had about this much of the owl. So now I finished the body. I haven't stuffed it yet, but the body itself is here. Oh, sorry. And it's very difficult to sort of make it the shape it's supposed to be when it's not stuffed yet, but this is what it looks like. And now I realize that I forgot to mark one row where the eyes, I think, are going to be, and the nose. So later on I'll have to work on that and count those. And I started on the wings of the owl. I know they're not finished yet. There will be something like even further here. It does have a weird shape to it. Like right now it's a star. And this part, I don't know what I did. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but it's not flat. It's difficult to get it flat. It's sort of wobbly in here, and it feels best when it's kind of like in a semi bowl shape. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to look like. It might be, because then it gets a bit more shape to it. So maybe there's nothing wrong with it. And I haven't yet weaved in the ends because the yarn is so thick. It's going to be difficult. So that's what I have for now. I still have to make the feet for the owl, finish the wings, and more like embroider the rest of it, because there are eyes to be cut out of felt. Nose is going to be I think stitched on with the yarn, and there's also some embroidery thread to be used on the owl to sort of give it a bit more texture, and then of course stuffing and sewing everything together. Somehow this head needs to be shaped also and closed in here, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I have to say it was more fun than I thought it would be. I'm still not really a big amigurumi fan, especially when you have to shape it and then it gets closed, and it's very difficult to sort of crochet in the round when the round is so small already. And yeah, but it was more fun than I thought it would be, and let's see what happens next to this project. And the other project I made progress on is the knitting scarf, the Twisted Roots make along that happened with Scabious. The mal has finished, of course, because it started in January, but my speed of doing everything is very, very slow, so I haven't finished it. I'm not yet in half even. I am in half of the next repeat, but that's it. It's not even the half of the shawl, although I'm getting close to it. I think one more repeat and I'll be in the in the half. I did finish one ball of yarn already, and I had to connect it in the middle of the row, so it looks like this. And then, for reasons and ways totally unknown to me, I have this bit of yarn, and I don't know how it got there, because I have all the yarn I need. I don't know how one string of yarn can sort of go from here to here, not be needed anywhere, and still be connected to everything. I don't know how that happened. I hope it won't cause any problems in the future. I mean, these are the endings of the new yarn and of the old yarn. So I don't know what this is. Like, really, I have no idea what happened here. Other than that, thankfully it happened on the wrong side, so you can't see it from the right side. The only thing I guess that you notice is that the row where I connect the yarn is slightly thicker, this part, because I used 2 yarns here. And now I'm noticing some holes in here that are very, very irregular, but I can see they're there too, so I guess it's nothing. There's nothing terribly wrong with that. At least that's what it looks like. That it just keeps appearing, and I just noticed that and started to panic without really the need to. So yeah, these are the 2 projects that I've worked on. And what next? Well, of course I'm going to continue those 2 projects. The crochet owl and the knitted scarf, because these are the 2 most important projects right now. But also I need to get on with the craft pod, the spring one, so the needle book, because that's what the crafty thing is there. First I'm gonna have to embroider and then make the whole needle book. And I want to start stitch markers and the Kumihimo bracelet and other bracelet, because I think it's not just Kumihimo bracelet. Because I know that I won't be moving anywhere this year. The flat that I'm buying will be available for me next year, and it will take a few months of the new year before I'm able to move in there, so I can easily start a new project, unpack everything and make it, and then pack it back without any problem, because that was what I was worried about. It if I start making a project like a stitch marker or bracelets with lots of tiny little things, and I need to, you know, unpack them from a packaging, and they're going to just spread around, that I might just have a lot of mess, and then I will have to pack it quickly and just stop working on them for a long time, so I didn't want to start them. But now that I know that this year nothing is happening, I'm not going to move, so I can start doing those. I don't think I'll be able to start them like within the next 2 weeks or a month, because we're going back to school live, so it will take a lot of time for me to work. It's also close to the end of the school year, so we need to give grades, we need to do all the reports and stuff. So the next 2 to 4 weeks might not be the easiest to start a project like that, but definitely during the summer I will be doing the stitch markers and the Kumihimo bracelet, and I think I might I don't know, really. There are just some thoughts about the Happy Planner, just going back to Crochet Crafts, just to sort of show what my spread is and not really the whole process of it, because I'm not sure it's really that interesting to like make it into its own movie. So there's an idea for that, but I guess I'll wait still a few more weeks before I make the final decision. I am thinking about going back to bullet journaling, to doing some spreads, but that also requires some more internal discussion about what I want to do, because I really like Happy Planner. It suits like all of my needs, but sometimes when I see some people doing bullet journals, like Jashi Corin, for example, she makes wonderful spreads. I really want to make something like that too. But I might just make it into not like a bullet journal, like a planner, more for things like collections, or maybe make it into like a language learning planner. I'll have to think about it. It's work in progress, sort of first in my brain. But the first projects that I will want to start are Craft Pod, the spring one, stitch markers, and the bracelets. So these will be the first. Of course, if I see anything nice to crochet or to knit, I'll also start doing those. However, knitting, I have to finish the scarf first, and this is not yet the middle of the scarf, so it will probably take me a long time before I can start any other knitting project. But for now, we're just working with those few projects, and we'll see what happens later in life. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It's always appreciated, and it's nice to know that you like what I'm doing. Leave a comment down below if you want to just comment on something. If you want to see my progress on different crafts or cross-stitching, consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!